Good morning, everyone. I am Hannah Lampantilas, and I'll be the first supporters about empiricism. Everyone or us are not familiar about empiricism. What is empiricism? How it is related to every people in our daily life? The terms empiricism come from the Greek word empiria, means for experience. Empiricism is an epistemological view that holds true knowledge or justification from only primarily from sensory experience. Empiricism emphasizes the central rules of empirical evidence in the formation of ideas or tradition. Those experiences involve five senses: touch, hearing, smell, taste, and sight, according to which a human mind is a tabula rasa and a blank slate on which experiments write knowledge. Empiricism, often used by natural scientists, says that knowledge is based on experiments, and that knowledge is based on attentive and probabilistic subject continuous revisions and falsifications. Empirical research is including experiments and validated measurement, thoughts, and guide the scientific method. Examples of empiricism believe that some fundamental ideas are not initiated in humans upon birth. Researchers believe babies' ability to breathe and see the nurse are initiate ideas that are known immediately without the use of the senses.
Georg Wilhelm Friedrich Hegel was a German philosopher who made a significant contributions to the field of philosophy, history, and political theory. He is best known for his influential work in developing a comprehensive philosophical system known as Hegelianism or Hegelian philosophy. Hegel's philosophical system is characterized by his dialectical method, which involves the development of ideas through a process of thesis, antithesis, and synthesis. He believed that reality is dynamic and constantly evolving, and that contradictions and conflicts are inherent in the development of ideas' historical progress. One of Hegel's major works is Phenomenology of Spirit, which he explores the nature of consciousness and the development of self-awareness. He also wrote extensively on the topics such as logic, metaphysics, ethics, aesthetics, and philosophy of history. Some of his other notable works include Science of Logic, Elements of Philosophy of Rights, and lectures, The History of Philosophy. Hegel's philosophy had a profound impact on subsequent philosophical and intellectual movements. His ideas influenced thinkers such as Karl Marx, Friedrich Nietzsche, and Martin Heidegger. Hegelism also played a significant role in shaping German idealism and existentialism. From my perspective, Hegel's philosophy offers a complex and intricate framework for understanding the nature of reality, history, and human consciousness. While his ideas have been subject to various interpretations and criticisms, his emphasis on dynamic and dialectical nature of truth and reality continues to be influential in contemporary philosophy. It is important to know that philosophy is a diverse field, and different philosophers and scholars may have varying perspective on Hegel's work. It is always valuable to engage in critical analysis and explore different viewpoints when studying philosophical concepts.
Arthur Schopenhauer. He is best known for his 1818 work The World as Will and Representation, expounded in 1844, which characterizes the phenomenal world as the manifestation of a blind and irrational nominal will, building on the transcendental idealism in Immanuel Kant. 1724-1804, Schopenhauer developed an atheistic, metaphysical, and ethical system that rejected the contemporaneous ideas of German idealism. He was among the first thinkers in Western philosophy to share and affirm significant tenets of ancient philosophy such as asceticism, denial of the self, and the notion of the. His work has been described an experimentary manifestation of philosophical pessimism. Though his work failed to garner substantial attention during his lifetime, Schopenhauer had a posthumous impact across various disciplines, including philosophy, literature, and science. His writing and aesthetic, morally, and psychology have influenced many thinkers and artists.
Perspectivism, nihilism, and individualism. Perspectivism in the philosophical field, empiricism is a theory that entails that knowledge comes from sensory experience. The emphasis on empiricism is on the role of empirical evidence in the formation of ideas rather than innate ideas or traditions. However, due to the historical view of empiricism as it was associated with a blank state, according to which the human mind is blank at birth and develop its thought only through experience. Empiricists argued that traditions arise due to relations of previous sensory experiences. In the philosophy of science, empiricism emphasizes evidence, especially of discovery and experiments. According to Dikonor J.K., the focus of intellectualism is related to mental perspectives and emphasizes the use, the development, and the exercise of the intellect, and identifies the life of the mind of the intellectual person. In the field of philosophy, intellectualism is also known as rationalism, which refers to knowledge derived from reasons. Merleau-Ponty, to study the nature of perception, he further proposes to synthesize recent findings in experimental psychology and neurology to develop an alternative to dominant intellectualist. Nihilism is a belief that all values are baseless and that nothing can be known or communicated. It is often associated with extreme pessimism, and a radical skepticism that condemns existence. A true nihilist would believe in nothing, have no loyalties, and no purpose other than perhaps an impulse to destroy. Thank you.
Individualism encompasses a value system, the theory of a human nature, a belief in a certain political, economic, social, and a religious arrangement. According to the individualism, all values are human-centered. The individualism is supreme importance and all individuals is morally equal. Individualism places great value on a self-reliance and a privacy and on mutual respect. Individualists often the value of the pursuit of personal goals rather than the goals of the society. While this sounds is selfish, it doesn't necessarily have to be your personal ambitions. Don't last with the society's well-being. Examples of individualism. You may to spend money to tour other countries, or you want to eat good food. You will not stop yourself from getting this fulfillment just because there are others who are not fortunate enough to do the same.